Hey, Charles here from AllCoastLawncare. A customer called me, wanted me to do a leaf service on his yard, cleaning up the leaves, and I like, all right. After I gave him the quote, he was real good with it, So I have a question for you. How much do you charge to mulch leaves? Do you mulch them and do you bag them? What do you take into consideration when you mulch them? Is it the belt, the blades, the engine? How many times you got to go around with the mower to mulch them? Hey, keep in mind all that dust flying in your face, y'all. All that right there is your health, okay? Maintenance to the equipment and maintenance to the body. All right. So, how do you quote mulching leaves? Leave a comment. How do you quote bagging leaves? Leave a comment. All right. I want to hear from you. All right. And this is good information for everybody watching this. All right, sharing each other's quotes and how you quote leaf cleanups. All right. So you're gonna see in this video, I actually busted a belt. So the belt was already worn out because I did a maintenance check on all my equipment. The blades are already like all worn out, and I saw the belt. The belt was frayed. I'm like, hey man, this belt's gonna rip in no time. So always carry a backup belt with me in my truck. All right, and tools. I have tools and a belt and blades in back of my truck just in case for some odd reason. I even have a tire repair kit. All right, because hey, stuff happens in the field, y'all. All right, you always have to be ready. Okay, but look at this, y'all. Right, I mean, this is like going. So what I did first, y'all, you didn't see it in the video. We didn't see it because I wasn't even going to do a video, but I go, you know what, let me just do a video because it is satisfying. I blew all the leaves away from the trees into this one area, and I just started mulching them in circles, okay? The reason why those trees in the background right there to the right, there's like a lot of roots sticking up from the ground, so you have to be careful with your equipment, all right? Because when you because you always want to start from like the highest level on your mower deck to mulch, and then you go low, low, and low. And when you start going low, y'all, you could damage your mower, okay, with those tree roots sticking up from the ground. I actually had to fix my mower deck because I backed up into a root and it bent the back of the mower deck and the blade was hitting it. So I had to take the mower home, put it on a jack stand, and had to angle grind it. All right, had to smoothing out the mower deck so the blade could stop hitting it. All right, so hey, wear and tear on the equipment, y'all. Okay, so that's why you don't want to charge low when you have these overgrown yards. Okay, because it's wear and tear on the equipment. And you know what, y'all? When your equipment breaks, guess who doesn't care? No one but you. You think your customer is going to be like, oh, how much is that? I want to pay for it. Oh, your poor equipment. I'm so sorry, sir. Yeah, you know what? They may say sorry, but you know what? They really don't care because what they're thinking is, when are you going to finish my yard? All right, when are you going to finish my yard? So remember, y'all, no one cares more about your equipment but you, all right? So you have to take care of your equipment, walk the yard. Hey, guess what, y'all? But this customer, he wasn't home when I went there to assist his yard to give him a quote. I texted him the quote, and he was fine with it because he knew it was like overgrown leaves out on the yard. He replied back to me, you know what? I'll accept the quote. Please be mindful. There's a dog leash on the yard. I don't want to mess up your equipment. Thank you, sir, for the heads up. I replied to him. Thank you, sir, for the heads up. I really appreciate that. Hey, y'all. A lot of customers won't tell you when they got like their dog leash out there, our dog stake, okay? I ran over a couple of dog stakes when I first started lawn care as a newbie. I didn't pay any mind. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes one time to learn. For me, it took like 3 times, and like, you know what? Because I'm in a rush, and they're regular customers, and I think that, you know what I mean? Like, they'll let me know that there's something in the yard, or they'll take their dog stake out, but they don't. You know what I mean? So no matter what, you have to walk the yard, okay? So yeah, man. Like, I mean, how many times did you count me going around? You know what I mean? I'm motioning these leaves, y'all. Okay, like I started off at 4.5 inches on the mower deck, and then I went down to 3.5 inches on the mower deck. And then I went down to two and 2 3/4. Then I went down to 2.5. All right. I'm not gonna go lower than 2.5 because there's kind of bumps in the yard, and I just don't want to mess up a blade or a spindle. Okay. You know what I mean? So just take care of your equipment, and your equipment will take care of your business. All right. But somewhere down the line, it's about to happen. You know, this belt's about to break. All right. Hey, always wear a mask when you're mulching leaves like this. I'm not wearing a mask. I should wear a mask. The boss, Anna, she said, hey, make sure you take your mask. Yeah, I know. I got my mask in the truck, babe. You know what, y'all? I was just, after I started blowing the leaves, I wasn't thinking. I just got on the mower real quick. I started mulching leaves. I'm on the mower. I'm thinking like, man, I should have got my mask. Man, you know what? Whatever, man. Because just getting off the mower, going to the truck and get the mask, that's like 2 minutes right there, and 2 minutes is money, y'all. All right. Because after this, I had to go give another quote to another customer that I serviced last year, and he called me back. You know what I mean, for a leaf cleanup. Hey, if you do a good job, y'all, and your customers, like, they're being real cheap or lowball because your quotes are high, they don't, you know what I mean, they don't use you for the rest of the season. They don't remember you. All right, this guy remembered me. I did his yard, and he called me back. And the quote I'm going to do after this yard, he called. I did his yard last year. You know what I mean. He called me back too. Okay, so customers remember you. Okay, by the job performance you give them. All right, so just remember that. Okay. But hey, so leave a comment. All right, how much would you charge to do this yard? Okay, right here, y'all, is where the belt popped. Okay. Always carry a belt and tools inside the truck, all right? Because you never know when this is going to happen to you. Hey, my belt snapped. It was already worn out. I knew it was about to happen, but that's why I have a spare belt in my truck. So look, y'all, this way you have to quote good, okay? Because wear and tear on your equipment. See, my belt is snapped. I got a spare one in the truck, so I'm gonna replace it real quick. All right, I got it on. All right, so it's good to have a spare belt. It's good to have a spare belt, y'all, okay? It's real easy. All you gotta do is loosen the tension pulley. So it has to go under this bracket, okay? Usually it has a diagram right here. Just follow the diagram, y'all, okay? So I'm gonna keep the covers off because they're collecting a lot of debris and I could start a fire. I also do have a fire extinguisher in my truck, just in case. It happens, y'all. Mowers catch on fire, but the ground's wet, it's moist, so I doubt that's gonna happen, but let's get back to work. All right, John, pretty much done. Okay, hey, how much would you quote? Leave a comment, all right? How much would you quote for mulching, or how much would you quote for bagging? This is just the backyard. I still gotta do the side and the front yard. All right. Hey, wear a mask. All that dust will get into your face. All right. Also, wear eye prop is important. There was times where leaves and like debris were popping me in the face. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching. God bless. Hustle hard. Keep the faith. The work is still out there, y'all. Okay. Hey, but most of all, hustle hard. Drink plenty of water. Even when it's cold, drink plenty of water. All right. Hey, God bless. See you on the next video. Bye.